Welcome to Buddha's Path. Learn and practice. Buddhism, your gateway to discovering the timeless wisdom of the Buddha and exploring practical ways to enrich your life. Today, we delve into one of the foundational teachings of Buddhism, the Four Noble Truths, or Tudio De, the profound path that leads us beyond suffering. Whether you're new to Buddhist philosophy or seeking deeper understanding, this exploration will illuminate the essence of the Buddha's message and offer guidance for your own journey. Let us begin by reflecting on a universal experience: suffering. No matter who we are, where we live, or what we do, pain and discomfort touch every life. The Buddha, more than 25 centuries ago, observed this reality and set out on a quest not just to understand it, but to transcend it. His enlightenment beneath the Bodhi tree marked the beginning of a path that millions have followed, seeking liberation from suffering and the discovery of lasting peace. At the heart of this path lies the Four Noble Truths. These are not abstract concepts or mere beliefs, but practical insights drawn from direct experience. The first noble truth is simply this: suffering exists. In Buddhist terms, this is called dukkha. It manifests in many forms: physical pain, emotional anguish, dissatisfaction, loss, and the fleeting nature of life's pleasures. The Buddha taught that to ignore suffering is to remain trapped by it. Only by recognizing its presence can we begin the journey to freedom. The second noble truth reveals the cause of suffering. It is not random nor unavoidable, but arises from craving, attachment, and ignorance. We desire pleasure, security, recognition, and cling tightly to people, possessions, and ideals. We resist change and fear loss. This grasping creates a cycle of disappointment, anxiety, and pain. The Buddha likened it to a fire that continually burns, fueled by our desires and aversions. The third noble truth offers hope. Suffering can end. This is the truth of cessation, nirodha. The Buddha declared that if we can understand and relinquish the causes of suffering, we can experience genuine peace and happiness. Liberation is possible. The possibility of ending suffering is not a distant dream, but a reality accessible to anyone willing to walk the path. The fourth noble truth is the path to the cessation of suffering, the Noble Eightfold Path. This is the practical roadmap the Buddha laid out for transforming our lives. It consists of 8 interconnected aspects: right view, right intention, right speech, right action, right livelihood, right effort, right mindfulness, and right concentration. Each component supports the others, guiding us to live with wisdom, ethical conduct, and mental discipline. Let us look more closely at each truth and see how it applies to our daily lives. The first truth, the reality of suffering, encourages us to be honest with ourselves. Instead of running from pain or pretending it doesn't exist, we meet it with awareness. This doesn't mean we dwell in misery. Rather, we observe our experiences, thoughts, and feelings with curiosity and compassion. This mindfulness lays the foundation for transformation. The second truth, the origin of suffering, invites us to examine our patterns of desire and attachment. When we notice ourselves grasping for things, whether material possessions, relationships, or even ideas, we can see how this creates tension and unrest. By cultivating insight into these habits, we begin to loosen their hold. The Buddha taught that understanding the nature of craving is the key to freedom. The third truth, the cessation of suffering, inspires us with the promise of peace. Through practice, we learn to let go of clinging, of resistance, of ignorance. The mind becomes lighter, more spacious. Joy arises, not from external circumstances, but from within. The fourth truth, the path, guides us in practical steps. The Noble Eightfold Path is not a rigid set of rules, but a flexible, compassionate approach to living. Right view encourages us to see things as they are, with clarity. Right intention invites us to cultivate kindness and letting go. Right speech reminds us to communicate truthfully and harmoniously. Right action and right livelihood guide our behavior and work, so that they support rather than harm ourselves and others. Right effort means persevering in wholesome qualities. Right mindfulness is the heart of Buddhist practice, being present, aware, and attentive to each moment. Right concentration brings focus and tranquility through meditation. Walking this path does not demand perfection. The Buddha spoke of gradual growth, of learning and evolving. Each step, each mindful breath brings us closer to understanding and liberation. We begin to see suffering not as an enemy, but as a teacher. Through awareness, compassion, and wisdom, we transform pain into an opportunity for growth. The Four Noble Truths are not just for monks or scholars, they are for everyone. Whether you are facing challenges in your relationships, struggling with loss, or simply searching for meaning, the wisdom of the Buddha offers practical guidance. When we apply these truths, we cultivate resilience, equanimity, and deep inner peace. Imagine waking each day with a sense of calm and purpose, unburdened by the constant demands of craving and fear. Imagine responding to difficulties with patience and understanding, rather than anger or despair. This is the promise of the Four Noble Truths, a life of freedom, compassion, and joy. On this journey, community and support are invaluable. By connecting with others who share your interest in Buddhist teachings, you can find encouragement, inspiration, and friendship. The Buddha himself emphasized the importance of Sangha, a community of practitioners. Together, we can learn, reflect, and grow. As you reflect on the Four Noble Truths, consider how you might bring their wisdom into your own life. Perhaps you can begin by practicing mindfulness in everyday activities: eating, walking, working, or listening. Notice your thoughts and feelings without judgment. Explore the patterns of craving and attachment that arise. And remember, every step on this path is progress. Thank you for joining us on Buddha's Path. Learn and practice Buddhism. We hope this exploration of the Four Noble Truths has inspired you to seek understanding, cultivate peace, and walk the path of liberation. If you found this journey meaningful, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Your support helps us continue sharing the teachings of the Buddha and building a community dedicated to learning and practice. May you be well, happy, and free from suffering.